Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news, all right. Steelers Nation, buckle up, because there's some serious buzz swirling around the AFC North and the potential shakeup that could come with a blockbuster trade involving Danielle Hunter. As Steelers fans, we know how crucial a dominant pass rush is, especially when it comes to shutting down divisional rivals and setting the tone for a deep playoff run. Rumors are swirling that the Houston Texans, sitting comfortably with a 6-3 record and a cap space of around $4 million, are eyeing a strategic rebuild, focused on youth, especially at quarterback, and are reportedly open to trading Danielle Hunter. And if these whispers are true, it could mean a major shift in the division and a significant boost for Pittsburgh's defense. Now, for those of you who might not be fully caught up, Danielle Hunter is a game-changing edge rusher. In 2023, he's been lighting up the stat sheet, with 15 sacks so far, which is huge. That's the kind of production that can elevate a defense from good to elite. Just look at what Von Miller did for the Bills in 2023, adding that extra pressure, forcing quarterbacks into mistakes, and really turning up the heat on opposing offenses. Hunter, with his blend of speed, power, and relentless motor, could do exactly that for the Steelers. We all saw how a player like him can transform a defense, especially when your front seven has taken some hits this season, mainly due to Alex Highsmith's injury. Highsmith, a key piece for us, has been out with a pectoral injury, missing 5 games, and that's left our pass rush a bit thinner than we'd like. The Steelers, sitting at 5-4, are still very much in the thick of things in the AFC North, but we need to make a move to bolster our pass rush if we want to contend with the division's run-heavy offenses. The Ravens and Bengals are no joke. They've got strong offensive lines and running games, so the Steelers need multiple sacks per game to keep pace. Danielle Hunter would be perfect for that, especially considering his production this season. He's got 7 sacks, 16 solo tackles, 11 assists, and a career total of 119. 5 sacks so far, an incredible number that shows he's consistent and disruptive. His stats also include 57. 5 sacks for loss, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery, showcasing his ability to make game-changing plays. Now, the rumors suggest the Texans are willing to send Hunter to us in exchange for a second-round pick in the 2026 draft. That's a pretty strong move for a team looking to get younger and shed some cap space, especially since they're planning to free up around $18 million to extend rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud, who's been showing flashes of great promise. The Texans are prioritizing their offensive line and trying to fix their pass protection issues, which have seen them give up 25 sacks so far this season. That's a big reason they might be willing to part ways with a player like Hunter. They're focusing on building around Stroud and investing in their future, even if it means parting with a star pass rusher. From the Steelers' perspective, acquiring Danielle Hunter would be a game changer. Imagine him lining up opposite T.J. Watt, who, despite some injury setbacks himself, remains one of the fiercest pass rushers in the league. This duo would be a nightmare for quarterbacks, especially in the AFC North, where the run game is king, but passing threats are equally dangerous. Hunter's presence would give us not just the immediate impact, but also a long-term asset. With 15 sacks in 2023, he's shown he can consistently pressure the quarterback, and his career total of nearly 120 sacks makes him one of the most feared pass rushers in the league today. But it's not just about the stats. Hunter's profile fits perfectly with what the Steelers are trying to do. He's in his prime, only 29 years old, and has a low injury risk. Just 2 games missed in his entire career due to knee issues, which is promising considering his durability. He's also a player who can work well in our defensive scheme, which relies heavily on versatile edge rushers who can bend the edge and collapse the pocket from multiple angles. His ability to generate pressure rate around 20%, means he's constantly forcing quarterbacks off their spot, leading to turnovers and hurried throws. That's exactly what we need to take our defense to the next level and reduce the points allowed, which currently hovers around 24 points per game. If we go through the numbers, the impact would be significant. Adding Hunter could boost our total sacks by around 12, lifting our pass rush from a decent level to one of the best in the league. That, in turn, would help our secondary, allowing Cam Sutton and Levi Wallace to play more freely, knowing they have a pass rush that can pressure even the most mobile quarterbacks. For example, this season, our defense allowed an average of 7.2 yards per pass attempt, something we could see drop to around 5.8 yards with Hunter's pressure, forcing quarterbacks to throw earlier and less accurately. And as we all know, turnovers are the name of the game in Pittsburgh. The more pressure we generate, the more chances we have to create turnovers, whether through interceptions or forced fumbles. Hunter's presence could bump our forced turnovers from around 1-2 per game to over 2, giving us more short fields and scoring opportunities. Looking ahead, the AFC playoff picture could be reshaped by this move. With Hunter boosting our pass rush, our odds of making a deep run increase dramatically. Super Bowl odds, which currently hover around +2, 500, could become more favorable, potentially dropping to +900 if we really lock in this upgrade. Historically, a strong pass rush has been a key ingredient for Super Bowl success, and Hunter's addition could be that missing piece that elevates the Steelers into serious contenders. We've seen what a dynamic pass rusher can do. Just look back at 2018 when Danielle Hunter was a pivotal part of the Vikings' defense, helping them reach the NFC Championship. The Steelers, with their talented core and now Hunter leading the edge, could be on the cusp of something special. Of course, this kind of move isn't just about immediate impact. It's about setting a tone for the future. With Hunter on the roster, the Steelers can focus on building a relentless, aggressive defense that can dominate both the run and the pass. This would also open up opportunities for younger players like Alex Highsmith to play more in coverage and less as the sole pass rusher, reducing his workload and helping him stay healthy down the stretch. Plus, with Hunter's experience and leadership, he could serve as a vocal presence in the locker room, mentoring our young defensive stars and helping develop a culture of relentless effort and accountability. But of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, and the Steelers will have to navigate the trade negotiations carefully. The Texans are in a strong position. They're looking to rebuild and have the cap flexibility to make this deal happen if the price is right. And for Pittsburgh, acquiring a player like Hunter would require a calculated move, balancing draft capital and financial considerations. Still, if we can land him for a second-round pick in 2026, it's a move that could pay dividends for years to come, transforming our defense from good to elite. In the grand scheme of things, this potential trade could be a turning point in the AFC North. It would send a message that the Steelers are serious about contending now and in the future. It's a move that aligns with our long-term goals, building a dominant front seven capable of shutting down even the most explosive offenses. And considering how much we've relied on our defense to carry us in recent seasons, adding a player like Danielle Hunter could be the missing piece that finally pushes us over the top. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and TO, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. So stay tuned, Steelers Nation. We've got a lot to look forward to, and with moves like this possibly on the horizon, our team is about to enter a new era of dominance. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's get ready to see our Steelers rise even higher. This is what we live for, the thrill of the game, the hope of a Super Bowl, and the passion of every Steelers fan around the world. Let's go.